my fellow Rameneers. It's me, Mighty Mick McCain, here to present you with your movie news. I hope all of y'all had a spring break as wonderful as mine. Speaking of spring break, I came across a very entertaining sign while lounging about by the pool. Just check out number 7. And in case you can't read, it says, "Do not use the pool if you are ill with diarrhea." Unfortunately, not everyone followed this golden rule.
Balding, no!
Yeah, and it gets worse.
Here it is.
Ah!
It's no big deal.
Ah!
Caddyshack. Classic. And speaking of that scene, happy Babe Ruth Day. Even a candy bar has a holiday named after it. But enough about all that. We have more important matters to attend to. It's only 80 days until Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2 comes out. I can barely sleep at night. Now let's move on to the top 5 movies this weekend. I usually rank these with the animals, but this week I'm changing it up a little bit. It's time for the magical Mr. Beans at the box office. Number 1 went to Rio, which grossed just over $26 million this weekend. It's been given the competition The Bird ever since it came out 2 weeks ago. Medea's Big Happy Family finished at numero 2, only trailing Rio by about $1 million. But you can see the plot to this one unfold in just about every Popeyes in town, so save yourself a buck and get a 3-piece. Number 3 was Water for Elephants. Robert Pattinson, a.k.a. Edward, stars in this one with Louisiana native Reese Witherspoon. Sounds like Mr. Suckerneck has moved up a little bit since being spotted with Beanie over here. Holding in strong and staying in the top 5 at number 4 is Hop, which pushed its total gross since release to more than $100 million. That's a lot of Reese's eggs. And rounding out the top 5 is Scream 4. I'm not sure about the movie, but that is certainly something to scream about. Now let's get to this week's cornucopia of releases. Actually, it's not a cornucopia because there's really only one movie worth mentioning. Prepare yourself. Fast 5 hits theaters Friday. Yes, that is correct. Fast and the Furious 5. There's 5 of these movies. Well, 4 if you don't count that Chinese thing called Tokyo Drift. That's all I have for y'all today. Stay tuned for more of the Ramen, the soup for college students.
Tired of paying too much for the same movie?
We'll be waiting for you.
And welcome back to the Ramen.
Jazz Fest starts this weekend in New Orleans.
As does Nocturnal Fest down near Austin for all you homesick stoner Texans.
Yes. So, with all this music festivalness in the air, you're going to want to know what to bring.
Here's JC Tull and Jessica Godot, our resident packing experts, so get out a piece of paper and a pen and pay attention.
I'm really sad that spring break is over. I'm not ready to get back to studying yet. You don't have to. You can just go to Jazz Fest. What is this Jazz Fest? It's this super cool music festival in New Orleans that lasts 2 weekends. Tell me more.
Alright, it's simple. All you gotta do is bring some sunscreen, some sunglasses, some water, your comforter, maybe your pillow pet named Edmund, that Easter basket your mom made for you for Easter, and let's go ahead and say your GPS. Now that I've showed you what to do, I hope to see all you guys there.
JC, you just forgot one thing that is essential to any music festival, marijuana.
Yep, can't forget the reefer, because then the music will suck.
I'm actually on acid. And, what else? Molly.
How does that feel? How does that make you feel? Does it make the music better?
It does, it really does. Because, it feels like, I don't know, hard to explain. Like, we're more connected with everything, and you just feel the music instead of just hear it.
Like I was saying, included in this year's lineup will be Arcade Fire, Bon Jovi, Jimmy Buffett, Kid Rock, Wilco, The Strokes, The Roots, Wyclef Jean, Better Than Ezra, Jamie Johnson, Cowboy Mouth, and John Mellencamp. Nice of you to sit through that.
I'll get my revenges. Let's kick it over to Lamar for more music news.
Speakers going hammer. Speakers going hammer. Speakers going hammer. Speakers going hammer.
What up, world? It's your boy, Lamb and the Hammer, back in the building, fresh off spring break. And boy, did I have a blast. But I didn't do the normal beaches like David Hasselhoff. I took it to the motherland, and this is what I saw on spring break.
Africa. That's right. Available for the first time on home video. Third World Girls Gone Wild.
So the O Music Awards are coming up soon, and Adam Lambert beat out Ricky Martin and Lady Gaga for most untalented homosexual artists. Nicki Minaj is in the lead for both most animated personalities in one person and also most personalities in one person, period. But I wonder who will take home the glory of most viral dance. I have a hunch that Soulja Boy will be dethroned this year by the creators of the Stanky League. They even got babies hitting the booty do. Although, I don't think that his leg was the stanky part of his body. Or maybe even the sun drop girl.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
Even though she's late and people been dropping it, she gets my vote definitely, because she knows just how to drop it like it's hot. In other music news, the manliest tennis player, Serena Williams, will be killing it in the booth instead of on the court. She'll be serving up killer punchlines and hot 16s rather than tennis balls as she hits the studio to spit hot fire. She'll probably end up as the 6th greatest rapper of all time after these greats.
5 best rappers of all time. Dylan, and Dylan. Because I spit hot fire.
Now for this week's new albums. First off, we have my man, or should I say my monkey, Gorilla Zoe, with his album that's sure to be bananas, entitled King Kong. Go figure. Next up, the shagadelic legend, Boosie Collins, funkified the music scene with his album, The Funk Capital of the World, baby. Now exactly where that is, we don't exactly know. Then we have Holy Ghost with their self-entitled album, Holy Ghost. And if you don't have this album, don't fret, because you'll probably be spooked if you bought it. Now, this Thursday at the Varsity Theater, the old traditional band, Flogging Molly, will be giving you the business with real musical instruments. I don't know what flogging means, but I feel sorry for whoever Molly was. And on Friday, your favorite potato chip band, the Chiwis, will be crunching and munching in competition at the Varsity Theater. Last but not least, please don't forget to head down to New Orleans, Louisiana this Friday as Jazz Fest commences. Lastly, I am not a human being, and this show is out of this world. Deuces.